Hello, Fortune. What's up, bro? I see you. Trying to get a couple more people up in here. See if we can get a little something before I rock out. Hope everything going good for you, man. Spending time with the fam and all that. It's one of those holiday days for people. All right, we about a minute in. I'll give it another 30 seconds or so. On my time with the family, taking a break from the busy season at work. That's what's up, man. That's really what it's all about now. Just getting them days off and spending time with the family now, huh? All right, we at 2 minutes. That's about good. All right, so as we do this live here on Thanksgiving Day, for those of y'all who do celebrate, I hope y'all enjoying y'all time. Everything's well with you and the family. Now tomorrow is Black Friday. Now you know Black Friday is one of those days that gets really crazy. People die, people get shot, beat up, robbed. All kinds of crazy shit happens on Black Friday, right? And you would think it's all by design, or the way I would think, right, with the tinfoil hat. So let's talk about this Black Friday, y'all, and how it came to be, right? Why they started calling it Black Friday. So for those of y'all who know the meaning, the real meaning behind Thanksgiving, y'all know how everything went down, right? All the fuck shit, all the lies we've been told, and already, right? There's too much information out there. Everybody knows about Thanksgiving. Now Black Friday. So back then, what they would do, they would sell off the slaves, all right? And they would sell off the slaves the day after the Thanksgiving at such a cheap price, at very, very cheap prices, how they do now on Black Friday, right? They discount everything and give people stuff for cheap. They would discount the slaves. So there would be so many slaves that would be standing outside on this day, right? That they would be doing the auction and the sales, that they started calling it Black Friday because of the amount of slaves that were out there. They gave it the nickname Black Friday. Now, for you, those of y'all who don't believe it or don't believe me, it's all good. You ain't got to. You can take my word for it, do your due diligence, and go look into it yourself and see what I'm talking about. It's all there. The information's there, y'all. So the same way they would discount the slaves on Black Friday is the same way they discount all the stuff that they're going to discount tomorrow. Now, to top it off, we got all the crazy people out there just going to go out there and do all these crazy killings, and they're going to rob people. They're going to jump you. People going to skip each other in line. People going to act a damn fool, all right? Especially at any Walmart in any hood across America. You go to the worst hood in any city across America, and you catch that Walmart tomorrow, there's going to be some shit that's going to happen. I guarantee you. Y'all going to see about it on the news. Who knows how many people going to die? Who going to get robbed? But the shit going to happen, y'all. I just figured, let me bring this information to people so they can see that the real meaning behind Black Friday, because people don't talk about this too much, right? Everybody's out there on YouTube exposing Thanksgiving and the real meaning behind Thanksgiving. But you don't see too many people talking about Black Friday and how it originated. So like I said, y'all, they would discount the slaves for really, really cheap prices. All of the people would come together, and there would be so many slaves outside that they nicknamed it Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So just like this shit has a crazy ass, demonic ass, just terrible meaning behind it. Joseph Winter High. Hey, what's up, Joseph? What's up, Joseph Whitmer? I'm on my bad. LaShawn Clayton. I don't celebrate holidays. Same here, yo. I try not to engage in anything, right? I got little babies, so so I don't have to feel bad or feel like I'm leaving them out of shit. I go ahead and let them partake in certain things, and it is what it is at this point, right? No matter what you do, family don't respect the boundaries. People around you don't respect the boundaries. They just whatever. They'll talk shit to you or talk down about you or call you crazy if you don't want to celebrate all of the holidays that they're celebrating. Hence why 2 out of 3 Walmarts in my old neighborhood were closed. Yeah, man. They closing them down here in Houston. You know, Walmart used to be 24 hours, like all over the world. I don't think there's one in Houston now that's 24 hours anymore. They stopped doing that shit. They close them like at 11 o'clock now. And I mean, it used to be convenient, right? Because I used to hit the Walmart up late at night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Sometimes you got to go get something. It'd be convenient, but the Walmart that's closest to me, man, I'm in the hood, y'all. Out here in Houston, Texas, I'm in the hood. So our neighborhood Walmart, it's a shit show. You got to go. You got to be packing. You got to make sure, you know, your head's on the swivel. If you got your little ones with you, keep them close. When I tell you the Walmart out here where I'm at is a shit show, it ain't gotta be Black Friday. It could just be a busy day. Shit's gonna be happening there. It never fails. Like, yeah, you have to go out to the college towns in order to find a 24-hour Walmart. Oh, okay, so they still got something, huh? Yeah, man, you don't see none of this shit over here in Houston no more. I don't even think there's one that's 24 hours. Not even in like the nicer areas, right? They stopped that shit altogether. But yeah, holidays because y'all trying to break these generational curses. I salute y'all. I salute y'all because it takes a lot and it's not easy for you to want to change up your entire whole family dynamic when it comes to holidays. Because, you know, people always going to be right there in your ear, talking shit, saying something, shooting slugs all the time, right? Like, oh, he's crazy. He's one of those conspiracy theorists, right? He doesn't celebrate holidays. And what is the same old cliche shit that you hear from everyone? And we're not talking about the surface level stuff like Thanksgiving, the day to give thanks, or Christmas, the bullshit they tell us is the birth of Jesus, right? Easter, all of it's bullshit, right? It's all bullshit. But you can't tell people that. But then whenever you don't celebrate it and then they have something to say about it, then you want to tell them and explain to them why you don't celebrate it and what it is behind it. They don't want to hear it. They ain't trying to hear the shit. They just think you crazy. They're like, oh, this man's crazy. He trying to be difficult. Nah, man. I'm legitimately trying to break generational curses for my family, my babies, and the generations to come of my family. Why is it that people continue to celebrate these holidays? Why? The same shit you hear every time. It's to spend time with your family. Well, if that were the case, you would kick it with family just, you know, once a week. Pick a day out of the week and we all get together and we kick it, spend time with each other, catch up. But we don't do that shit because we all family, we don't even like each other. None of us like being around each other because there's always some bullshit, right? There's always some bullshit. A bunch of fake shit going on. People talking behind your back, right? You got to see these people all the time. They don't like being around you. So let's just keep it real. We don't like being around each other. Why let's do it on the day of a holiday that they gave us, right? We should make our own holidays, our own traditions. That's what I'm trying to do with me and my babies and my family, right? But it's hard. It's hard because as little babies, I know they see all of the holidays happening and all the kids out there playing and doing all the shit. So I let my babies partake in it. I'm going to let them, right? I don't want to try to take anything away from them or make their life harder. That's not what I'm trying to do, right? But I am trying to instill our own traditions, the ones that we make, not the ones that they give to us and the ones that everyone just fucking gets in line and just celebrates it and has no idea why. People have no idea why. What's up, boys? Cheers from Chicago. What are we talking about? Oh, what's up, Big Talk Cowboy? No, I mean, I was just doing the explanation behind Black Friday. Now, you know, since you just got here and you missed it, I'll reiterate. Black Friday, y'all. The day after Thanksgiving, back then, they would discount the slaves for very cheap prices. So that people would crowd up and it would become so many slaves out there they were selling. They nicknamed it Black Friday. And now today we have Black Friday. Only instead of slaves, they discount merchandise out there, right? Electronics, shit like that. Discounts on everything. Make people go out there and kill and shoot and act stupid, rob each other. Crazy shit, y'all. But just like Thanksgiving, Black Friday has a sick ass meaning behind it, right? Something just foul. They always find a way to mess with your free will. Man, they sure do, man. They definitely do. That's why I'll never ever stop thinking or believing that this Truman Show shit is real, right? It could not just be me, right? It could just be several of us. They might be broadcasting our life somewhere in there in China, doing some shit like that. I wouldn't put nothing past these people. But yeah, it's always something, man. It never fails. Well, okay, yeah. I'm just seeing comments now, y'all. My bad. But like I said, you don't gotta believe me about the whole Black Friday thing. I try not to steer any people who subscribe to my page. I try not to steer them wrong or give them any type of information that could possibly be wrong. So trust me when I say I do my due diligence before I bring anything to the internet on my channel. Always. And if it comes a time I get corrected or I'm wrong, I'll address it, right? I'll get on here and say, man, I had the information wrong. But not likely, yo. Another one that people don't talk about, me being, Latino, my bloodline, I'm mixed. My family's half black, but we tend to always celebrate birthdays with a piñata, all right? And nobody, since I was little, right? Why did we do it? Like, what's the whole reason behind the piñata? Well, then I get older and I figure it out. I find out on my own. Let me tell you, the tax man would come around back in the day, and when the people didn't want to pay up their gold or give their coins over, because they didn't want to have to pay the tax man, they would swallow them, and they would eat their coins. And I guess later on they would retrieve them out of their fecal matter, but they would eat the coins. So then whenever the tax man and the person who was running the town at that time, they would find out that these people were doing that, they would take them from their house, bring them into a room, basically hang them up on something, and let all the little kids get little bats and little whatever the little things are called, and they would let them whack the people and kill them until the coins fell out of their body. There was a demon that was named Pinata, right? Not Pinata, but Pinata, but Pinata. So this demon, fallen angel, whatever you want to call it, the story behind that is they would hit the people and kill them until the coins fell out of their body. Then, lo and behold, you have the piñata at the damn parties the Mexicans be having. And they don't know why. They just do it. Everyone just gets in line, and they think they're doing right by their piñata. All the good shit, right? People want to do right by their children. But do right by your children, then you do your due diligence as a parent, as an adult, into this shit that we're always doing. All these customs, all these traditions that we have no idea why we do them. We just continue to do them no matter what. Continue spending money, continue to struggle and bust our ass to work hard to make sure that we give our children a holiday that's good so they remember it. We as parents go through some shit sometimes, yo, to make sure that our babies are going to have what they need or they don't miss out on the holiday if they see other kids getting presents and shit like that. We go through some bullshit sometimes. The feelings, the physical, emotional, it's just crazy, right? It's some bullshit sometimes. But like I said, y'all, I love my baby, so whether I'm right or I'm wrong, I'm going to continue to let them partake in certain things. If they're going to have fun and have a good time and we're going to make some memories, so be it. But I tell my children the truth. Right? I got a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And when I tell y'all, my 9-year-old, that's a little alumni right there, y'all, from Conspiracy University. That boy right there is alumni. He with it all. He knows. He's 9. My son be over there talking to other kids about shit, right? About a firmament dome type shit. Like crazy shit that he shouldn't be. He probably shouldn't be doing this shit, right? But I talk to my son. I tell him about Santa, about Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Valentine's, Christmas. I tell my son about everything. So I let him know. Not that I'm trying to steer him in any way or, brainwash him. I just want him to know all the information from all angles. That way, when he becomes an adult himself, then he'll be able to decide what it is that he wants to do with his children and how he wants to raise them. If he wants to continue doing the same old traditions that me and my family and all the generations before me have always done, No questions asked. And hey, if that's what he wants to do, then it's all good, right? He'll be an adult. I can't stop him. But I did my part by giving him the information and letting him know, look, the shit is fake, son. It got a lot of demonic things behind it. And the people who run the world knew exactly what they were doing when they made us celebrate these damn holidays. I mean, the word holiday in itself, right? The meaning of it. It's just all of it, y'all. And I'm preaching to the choir right now. Y'all know this, right? Y'all watch my channel, y'all follow my content, and I know that y'all know about all this fake shit and all these lies about these holidays. We got the next one. Y'all know that we will struggle and work hard, extra hours, overtime, come Christmas time, because we want to make sure that our children are going to have good Christmas. This is the shit that we do every year, y'all. Every year. And if we don't, we're going to be depressed and be down. Like, damn, we failed our children. We couldn't give them a good Christmas. We couldn't get them a lot of presents and all that shit. We feel down and depressed when we can't do that shit. Now, again, in my opinion, it was all done by design, right? They knew what they were doing. These people know what they're doing, y'all. They're evil, but they're evil geniuses. All right. So when it comes to the mentality of a human being, they know everything there is to know, how to affect it, how to make you act a certain way, behave a certain way, think a certain way. These people know it. So you got to give it to them, right? You got to give credit when it's due. They smart as hell. They're just evil. These people are smart, but they're just evil. And they ain't going to stop. We got Christmas coming up. That's the next one, right? That's the next shit show. And again, you know, I'll get on here on YouTube and so I can make some content. I'll talk shit about that one too. Nothing changes though, y'all. It's the same old shit. It probably ain't never gonna change until we break out of it all as a whole together, right? All that cliche stuff about us sticking together, coming together, you know, to fight against the oppressor or whoever's pulling the strings at the top. That all that cliche shit, that's real when it comes to this, y'all. Ain't no way nothing's ever gonna stop unless we all come together as a people and fight back. That's the only way. Like I said, we got the numbers, and we can start making some noise rocking this boat. We can start doing it, y'all. There's little things that we can do here and there, but wishful thinking, y'all. The way it looks, shit's just gonna keep getting worse and worse, in my opinion. And 2030 is gonna be exactly what they want it to be, because damn, they made 2020. They told us we were gonna do that one. The children are gonna do 2030, and in my opinion, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be bad. All that shit that we see on the movies, on TV shows, all the predictive programming, all leads up to 2030. My opinion. But it was the same way in 2020. All the predictive programming, all the shows, the movies, they let us know, y'all. They told us. You know, we know why they tell us. We understand that the way they think is if they let us know that they're gonna fuck us over, if they let us know they're gonna poison us, and we still do it after they let us know, then in their eyes, there's no karmic retribution for them, right? So that's how they, quote unquote, escape the karma, whether it's here in the afterlife, in the spiritual world, wherever it may be. I don't have those answers, y'all, but I do know that that's what they do. They have to let you know before they do it. And they let us know. They let us know about 2020, and they're letting us know right now about 2030. They've been telling us, y'all. We knew about 2030 when we knew about 2020. And not just me, others on YouTube. We're out here telling people it was going to happen in 2020. We're still out here telling y'all another one's going to happen in 2030. Because they tell us. They let us know. They've been leaving the breadcrumbs the whole time, y'all. But that's another life for another day. What we're talking about here is Black Friday, the real meaning behind it, and basically how it's another one of these bullshit ass things that they created by design to make people go and do this bullshit. Black Friday, they used to sell the slaves for discounted prices. So when all the slaves were together, it would look dark and they would call it Black Friday. They nicknamed it that. Now people get discounted merchandise on this Black Friday. And same shit. Mayhem, chaos, death, destruction, all kinds of crazy shit's gonna happen. So if anybody is gonna go out there and partake in this Black Friday in the festivities, just be careful, y'all. Just know that there's some sick shit behind it, just like Thanksgiving. And don't go out there and act stupid. Ain't no need to lose your life or to get shot or get robbed because you want to go get a product at a discounted price. It ain't that serious, y'all. It's really not. And I know some of y'all do y'all Black Friday shopping for Christmas to try to get y'all gifts, you know, to get it out the way, to get them cheaper. Again, Christmas is more bullshit, y'all. It's just more bullshit to keep making us do all of this, right? And you know, I used to say it was all about the money, right? When people say, "Man, why do they do all this? What's the meaning?" Right? When I'm beyond thinking that it's about the money, because it can't be about the money, yo. If you really think about it, it cannot be about the money. I mean, they have the means to create money. So whatever they want, when it comes to a fiat currency, right? They can create it. They make it. So why would they go through all of this trouble to cause people to go and do this to spend money on shit, right? It doesn't make sense, y'all. That part doesn't make sense to me. So I'm beyond thinking that it's about all the money because, like I said, they can create the money. They have unlimited money. So, you know, for me, it's more of the mental thing, right? The spiritual. They're doing shit to our psyche to basically play like The Sims. You know the game The Sims? That's what I feel like this is, y'all. Like The Sims, some type of simulation where they're going to continue throwing little curveballs, little hiccups in the simulation here and there to see how people will react. The same way, you know, the crack epidemic happened, how they flooded the places with drugs, flooded them with guns. They wanted to see how it was going to happen, right? Just like The Sims. If you were able to do that in The Sims, you would see how the world would come out. And we're looking at it right now in real time. They keep doing these things to see how the world's going to react, how it's going to come out, how the people are going to behave. And, you know, a timeline simulation, right? I believe that now because ain't no way they do all of this for money when the people can create the money themselves, right? They can, like, the money's not even, it's not even real, right? Like, we know it's not even real. It's not real. You can type some numbers into a computer and wire some money and just put money in someone else's account without having the physical money there, right? Like, with a computer, you can just get the money out of thin air, basically. Now, you know, they're gonna say, I can hear the rebuttals, and I can hear what people are gonna say to tell me that that's not true. You know, it is all about the money. But you're not gonna change my mind. You can't change my mind. If these people can create money and have the means to create the money, then why would they continue doing all of this crazy sick shit to make people spend money? Now, like I said, I'm beyond thinking that. It's more of a mental thing for me, more of how to play with people and fuck with people. It could just be a sick game to just see how it happens, to see what happens, right? To see how the people react. So people can miss me with that. This is all about the money shit because these people have unlimited money, y'all. And never will I believe it. I can't see any more comments, but if they come up, I'll catch them. I'll read them, y'all. But like I said, if anybody is out there partaking in the holidays, I hope y'all are having a good time with the family, making memories. You know, everybody eats a lot of food today. I ate a lot of food my damn self. I've ate a couple times already, actually. And I said, why not come on here and jump on this YouTube? See if I can get some watch hours, some engagement, some likes would be nice. All of the above, right? If y'all don't mind. I'm always open for questions, y'all. Anybody want to ask me anything? Go for it, shoot. I ain't doing nothing. I got a little bit of time. Oh, by the way, y'all. Also, I want to say, I don't know if my wife's watching this right now, but if she is, Mrs. Conspiracy, I do want to tell you happy birthday and that I hope your day is great. I do love you. And hopefully there's many more to come, right? But today's the wife's birthday. And I want to make sure that I acknowledge that and say something, you know, because me with the tinfoil hat, I don't give no fucks about like any holidays or anything like that. But for those of around me that do, you know, I respect that. So I try to always make sure I let it be known. But it's the wife's birthday today, so happy birthday, girl. But back to this Black Friday thing, y'all. Bad meaning behind that as well. Just like all the other traditions, all the other holidays. And you ain't gotta believe me. But when I tell you take my word for it, you should probably just take my word for it, y'all. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to these certain things. And it is what it is, right? If you just come in here, you're watching this live, go to the top little corner right there, tap those 3 buttons, hit the like button for me. It's free. You ain't gotta pay nothing. Take no time out your day. Help your boy out with a like at least, right? And that's how it should be. I gotta get a couple of y'all some wrenches, man. When I get back to the laptop, I'm gonna make sure I get some more wrenches on here, y'all, cause I see who be rocking with me, who be in here. And it may not mean much, right? But I'm gonna hook my peoples up with some wrenches, y'all. I don't think I could do it from the phone. But when I get back to the laptop, we're gonna make it happen. You know, because whenever my chat starts getting to about 300, 400, 500, 1,000 people in my lives, I'm gonna need y'all to go in there and, you know, shoot some shit down. Cause it's gonna happen. It's coming, y'all. I've been manifesting that shit. It's gonna happen. Conspiracy University. I'm gonna make the teamwork. I'm gonna get the. We're gonna do all the fun shit. It's gonna get. Your boy been on YouTube since 2015, yo. 2015. That's almost 10 years, almost a decade on fucking YouTube. Damn. We're tired of getting strikes. Tired of getting all that bullshit. Had I not gotten any of these strikes, I might have not been set behind, right? I might have been popping already on YouTube. But I mean, who's to say, right? Hindsight's 2020. But I don't regret none of it. It is what it is now. And like I said, it's gonna be a lot sweeter at the end whenever I finally do make it. As a YouTuber, I'm gonna go. I told you so to everyone, yo. I'm gonna be petty about it. I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna drive around with the YouTube plaque in the backseat right here. I'm gonna do those type of things. I can see it now. I'm envisioning it now. Riding around with the damn YouTube plaque in the backseat. And people will be like, what the hell is that? Man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Same way y'all ain't fuck with me then, don't fuck with me now. We about 30 minutes on this live, y'all. I ain't know how much I can give or how much time I was gonna be able to do because, you know, I just be coming on here and I know what I'm gonna talk about. I basically just freestyle this shit. I knew tomorrow was Black Friday. So I said, well, let me come on here and share some information about Black Friday that most people really don't know. They know about all the other holidays, but little things like Black Friday, not too many people hip to that, y'all. So if y'all didn't know, then now y'all know. And don't forget, we learned that at Conspiracy University, all right? Just don't forget that. I'm not telling y'all I need y'all to go out there and let everybody know, but no, just don't forget your boy. When you learn these little things that you didn't know before, just make sure you ain't. I learned that at Conspiracy University. Everyone's a student at one point, y'all. And the student becomes a teacher. That's the way it goes. But, like I always say, y'all, I appreciate every single one of y'all who come over here and rock with me. Y'all definitely make sure to keep y'all eyes open if y'all gonna be out there on this Black Friday. Don't do no fuck shit, y'all. Don't do nothing stupid. No fighting, no robbing, no stealing. Everyone let me get home and get safe with the family. But like I said, I appreciate every single one of y'all. This don't happen without y'all. Y'all peace out, y'all.